Yeah, cause I had to. I didn't expect it. I was just setting up some of my apps for my phone, because T-Mobile they put out, like every cell phone company they put their apps like T-Mobile, Samsung, the people who made the phone, and it eats up a lot of space. So I had to, take care of that, clear out a lot of stuff, and then reinstall. So I just have room, memory space. Yeah. What I was doing is I bought a pair of uh a pair of wait, see, hang on. Cause alright, it says editing session. I wanted to change that. But I could do that later on. Um See what's really cool about, cause I'm using Bitstream, and this is, as you can see from the ceiling, I'm in the basement. I just put my phone on a holder. Yeah. And I'm trying to adjust the lighting so it'd be pretty good. Yeah, I didn't want y'all to see a whole bunch of junk in the basement. What I was doing was I bought these. So like I enjoy cosplaying, like a lot of the other nerdy stuff I do, and I bought these. These are Deadshot gauntlets, Magnum gauntlets, the arm guns from off Amazon from this company named Rubies, which usually sell crap. Most of us who do cosplay and and buy stuff from Rubies, we know that we're gonna have to do some modifications to it. Or either for improvement, just general improvement, or, modify it. I bought like a Scorpion from Rubies. Had to redo the whole suit. Like it had like these shoulder pads, and I probably mentioned this before, but and arm gauntlets, arm pads, arm guards, and shin guards, which were the only things I can do, and I got to repair those, especially the arm, the forearm guards. One of them got ripped because see, a lot of Ruby stuff, it might look nice, but it's like it's thin as crap. See, and just from like regular wear and tear, I found that out with but it's still kind of cool. It fits on there. Then it has Velcro. So see, so it's not that bad. And I read the reviews, so I kind of knew what I was getting myself into. And yeah, this, the kids Halloween mask that you can get from like Target or Walmart. That's the thin stuff. This is thin plastic. It looks nice, but so I was looking around. I was looking on YouTube on how to do armor. Like Batman's, Arkham Knight. The Iron Man suits, Halo, which I want to do one of them. Not no Master Chief. I do a version from the Reach version, Halo Reach version. But I saw how they coat them. They use foam, the I think it's EVA foam. And they coat them. They coat them with glue. This one guy, Elmer's glue. He what I could. Okay, here's here's the process. They coat it with glue, put like 3 layers or stuff. You know, the one guy video who I truly enjoyed, that I found like, this is my other phone stand. So he coated this with glue, the bare foam. Put like 3 coats. You water down the glue a little bit if you want, to whatever consistency you want. And depending on how thick it is, how long it dries. But also, that determines how many coats you're going to put in. Because if you do it real thin, you're going to have to put on a lot of coats. So he would coat it with that, let it dry, put on like, do that 3 times. So, and to help what they would plastic dip, they had this kind that you mix, comes in like 2 separate things, and you mix them together, and when that hardens, that gives it the hard armor look. The glue was to hold the plastic dip to the foam. I found out that the glue dries clear, and it hardens pretty good. See, just testing it. You know, I was making some props for a little skit video I want to do, and you know, I made these. Of course, they're batteries. See, these are pretty hard. This is just cardboard and glue, painted, then spray painted. Really hard. So, you know, and then the glue fills in, you know, on the cardboard, how you get the little holes in it and stuff, so the glue kind of fills that up too. So yeah, so I'm gonna do that I have a pair of axes that were used by the villain from the Deadpool movie, Ajax. You know, the battle scene at the end, you know, he was swinging these axes. You know, like axes that you chop wood, except they were custom designed to fit the characters, you know. So actually, I can go get one to show you. Hold up. Hang on. I'll go get both of them. I'll be right back. Smoke them if you got them. Yeah. These are, I made these because my buddy loves, I hope you can hear me, you know, from this distance. And then, because I'm a big guy, my voice kind of carries. That's a family trait. But, these are just still, cardboard and paint. You know, I did put a little bit of glue on it. Just on the blade, you know, to kind of fill it in. But you can still see how, you can see like some of the lines and stuff in it. You know, still shows it's cardboard. And, so, but the handle, right, what I use for this? I think I used PVC pipe and green foam. Green foam. You know, wrapped it around and then wrapped it with duct tape. So it's kind of squishy. I don't like that. I want it hard. So now, not only do I have Elmer's glue, I have a big thing of Elmer's glue. Yeah, these you can get from like Home Depot. I don't know about Target. I know Walmart has them. Walmart sucks. Well, if you're an employee, Walmart sucks. They talk a real good game, but it sucks, man. They tell you, you know, it's a part-time job, but you're working 40 plus hours a week. You know, that's bull crap, man. I got fired for being late because they got this point system, and they'll get you for being late for work. Of course, no call, no show. But if you call and ahead of time, you know, if you know you're running late, you still get points. Our orientation trainer, warned us about the points. He was like, that's how a lot of people lose their job. Points, because you get like so many points, like 1 or 2, and then you rack up enough points within 6 months, because every 6 months they do away with your points. But, okay, so every 6 months they do away with your point. But they'll stick, and to me, they can stick you with points for anything. So if one of the managers get an attitude with you, which is really unprofessional, they can stick you with some points to eliminate you. That's how I think they kind of weed out the people they don't want there. You know, but it was just too much, man. I mean, the money was great. They pay well, because I was working overnight shift. And so I was like, more than minimum wage simply because I was on an overnight shift. But some stuff that really bothered me is because I have like an extensive background in home remodeling and repair, residential contracting. They said they was going to put me in the hardware department. Never happened. Never happened. You know, which was a small thing. You know, because I was there to make money. As long as I was making money, I was like, all right. But, you know, don't tell me one thing, you know, and do something totally different. You know, but I guess I just wasn't supposed to be there. So, check out. Yesterday I just had an interview at Toys R Us. Whoo! Listen, their Nerf guns, they just got the Halo, UNSC assault rifle, a Nerf gun version. It's pump action. I'm quite sure if you mod it, you can make it into automatic, you know, the firing. I see guys do that on YouTube all the time. But, yeah. So, and I talk to the people. Yes. I love my Nerf. So right. You know, I'm not gonna be there playing with toys. I'm there to work. You know. But it'll help me add to my collection. So, yeah. So, Walmart sucks. Okay, so you can get this $11 anywhere, usually under $15. You know, Amazon, Home Depot, that's where I got this from. Because it really wasn't worth like $11. So, you know, it really wasn't worth, you know. Amazon was under 15 or just 15. I know it was more than 11. It wasn't worth the time to ship. I think I was doing something that I needed right away. But Amazon, Home Depot, Walmart, especially with the back to school season, a lot of teachers shop at Walmart, surprisingly. Don't know why. Shoot, New York State, you know, they got the lottery, which was intended to help schools. That's a little bit of did you know information. You know, lottery was initially there to, so right, so you get that. I don't know, Target have it, craft stores, whatever, wherever you get it. Now, what I've also seen people do, which I'm also going to try, is, you see that Mod Podge? Yeah, same as glue, pretty much. Let me get my reading glasses. I really don't know what the difference is. If somebody out there watching knows, like, if there's a real difference between Mod Podge, and almost feel free to comment. You know, but it does. It says water-based sealer, glue and finish. And then it repeats itself in French and Spanish. I think that's French. But yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I decided, since I have two axes, one, two, I am going to, and I had meant to get all this stuff together, so I wasn't running around here before I started streaming. But like I said, I was I had to redo some apps, re-download and reinstall some apps, because the T-Mobile shit and stuff, which was eating up space. It was eating up space. I got the bullcrap On 5 phone. I know I said this before. Don't buy that phone. Do not buy the Samsung On 5. It is just a waste. It is just aggravation. Aggravation. Don't buy it. And I was gonna, and then it started, streaming. I just meant to set it up, and then just start streaming. But since it is, that's what I'm gonna do. So I got two of these. Like I said, I was in Philly, and one of my closest friends, I went there. He's a big, tremendous Deadpool fan, and he had to stretch Deadpool suit instead of the leather one. I guess that's why he doesn't want to wear it anymore. But that spandex, lycra, latex, spandex, it's really comfortable, especially in Philly or anywhere else. Yes, I was. See, this is how not ready I was to do this, because I was sweeping and cleaning up. But yeah. So, Wizard World is in. And I know that keeps cutting off my head, so I'm gonna sit down. Wizard World in Philadelphia was in May. I think the first or second year. Then they moved it to June. June in Philly is hot. So that spandex, lycra, latex, spandex, whatever they call it, it's comfortable, because I was doing Mortal Kombat. I also cosplay Mortal Kombat Scorpion. And the tunic, and I was wearing the spandex bodysuit under it, a black one, and that was really comfortable. In that heat, it would breathe, and the air would just go right through it. Oh yeah, it's pretty awesome. So he was so just having fun. He was dead. He went as Deadpool, him and his daughter, Lady Deadpool, and I went as Ajax. It's kind of. I thought it would be kind of cool. It was fun. A lot of people didn't. Of course, they recognized Deadpool off the back, but they didn't recognize Ajax. And I got a kick out of saying, "I'm the villain," from the movie. So yeah, so these, like any other Comic-Con you go to, they put tabs on them. These to let them know you checked it in and stuff and all that. And it can be easily cut off, after the con. And which I just forgot to do, just didn't do. So because one has a red one and the other one has a yellow one, I'm gonna coat the red one in Elmer's, right? Because the Mod Podge, I gotta let it mix. I didn't see. This is what happens when you jump on the air, jump on broadcasting without being prepared. I should know that, being that I do work in television production, which is awesome. Local, on the local level. Would love to hit national. Actually, I'd rather, be like contracted, have a contracted show with like Netflix or Amazon. Oh, there's a guy here in the city of Buffalo. He says, I haven't talked to him yet. It was even in the news. It was even in the local news. Local director, you know, a brother who, yeah, that looks pretty funny, kind of gay. But, his show, plug for him. The Daddy's Girls Club. You know, some women who are daddy's girls who are just, in other words, spoiled rotten, self-centered and spoiled. Yeah. He has his show. That show is going on Netflix. And I know Netflix is playing. Amazon, they got all different kind of ways, you know, for you to actually get on there. Without Amazon having to fork up money, you know, investing money in your show. Which I think is, you know, but I guess those that show that longevity as well as pull ratings numbers, I'm guessing they might step to them like, hey, you know, we're watching what you're doing, you know, you're doing it well, you know, and then they'll back you. This is my drink cup. It's pretty cool. Keep stuff cold for like days. I think 2 days so far. That's because I let the stuff sit. I be like, you know, doing. But so I gotta get some brushes. Hang on. Yeah. So part of the process, they say get some cheap brushes. For the glue, and this is why I like using the glue, the Elmer's, because you can wash the brushes out. But when you use these with Plasti Dip, once it dries, you can't wash it out. So you know the guy recommended cheap brushes. You know, these were maybe like $1 or less from Home Depot. You know, I got a couple. Need to get more. Now I heard the Plasti Dip now comes in a spray. I haven't tried it, but I probably will be soon. So it depends on how the glue works out on this. So I do have some water up here, a cup of water. Got a little bit in the bottled water. I need to clear off. See? So, yeah, I got a lot of stuff up here. You know, different projects and everything. And I have my Back to the Light, which is a media no-no. You know, because it causes nothing but shadow. See? Nothing but shadow. And see, and in the media, you want to see their face, especially the eyes. So that's a little filming tip, trick, whatever. You always want to see the person's eyes. That's why in a lot of these superhero movies, this can go because this is going back upstairs. I don't know. See, I'm thinking about, you know, because I got like a bunch of tripods. Some of them I don't even use. I was thinking about bringing one down here. Actually, and I should get, yeah, just so, you know. Okay, so this isn't going to be worked with yet. So this can go over here. Yeah, I bought this monocle for my Deadshot cosplay because I also had a mask. Pretty nice one. Yeah, let's just see. Get my thumb out. That's me. Here, can y'all see that? Yeah. There it is. That's my Deadshot. The mask, the pullover. You know, because I love the character. I read a little bit about him in comic books. It's just like, I'm not just jumping on the bandwagon. No. I'm just not jumping on the bandwagon from the Suicide Squad movie, even though that was like really freaking awesome. And, you know, I also have this story about two. The eyepiece, you know, that he wears, goes over the head, except the company designed it wrong. See this? They got it designed so that it goes over the top of the head. It's not supposed to. In the movie, it goes around the back of the neck, you know. But I have a old pair of headphones that's the actual design. And I'm gonna, after the Buffalo Comic-Con, which is the end of September this month, the 30th and October 1st, Saturday and Sunday, I'm gonna do like some touching up and modifications on my cosplays and stuff. You know, just the Deadshot will be the only one I'll be wearing that weekend, because Buffalo Comic Con, it's really an old school comic book convention. You know, a lot of people, the anime just running amok. You know, oh, I should clean off this stuff. Making room. Okay, that goes there. Oh, this is, oh, I spilled some iced tea and stuff. So this is like garbage. You know, yeah. Whoops. Yeah, see, and the reason why, because I had a tripod, I could set it up higher and further away so it'll catch the whole work area, you know. Because I'm just streaming from my phone, you know, not from a computer and stuff. Damn, I hope that did not fucking break. Pardon my language. That's what happens when you have too much stuff in one area. There's never nothing wrong with, oh, drill bit. See? Drill bit. Stuff. Too much stuff in one area. There's nothing wrong with having a lot of stuff, just as long as a lot of it doesn't get in the way. So, you know. So one day I think I'm just going to come down here and clean up. Yeah, so I bought this, I was talking, it's not that I have like a ADD or attention deficit disorder, but you know, there'd be a lot going on and I just flow with it. But yeah, I was talking about, this is a steampunk. Oh, wait, oh, the screw's off. Holy smokes, I did not know that. But yeah, I bought a steampunk monocle to go with my Deadshot mask. And problem is though, it's not universal. You can't put it over the left eye or switch it and put it over to the right one. It's designed to fit the right eye. The right eye, yeah. And that's the one that fits comfortably. See, and I'm pretty cosplaying Deadshot from the Suicide Squad movie, as played by Will Smith. You know, and he wore it on the left. little thing, try to be accurate, and it just don't fit for the look. It could, but it's uncomfortable. Well, not really that uncomfortable, but cause like being the person I am, I get a kick out of the behind the scenes and all that, and then plus the strap is black, which is a small thing. It could be painted white, get some fabric painted, whatever, and yeah. So I should have moved that further back, but see, well, whatever. I don't need to go there. So kind of got this, okay. So, yeah. And yes, I do have, and even though the glue doesn't do like a whole, it doesn't, the work surface I have, the table, the glue doesn't, it doesn't really do much damage when you spell it, but it could be kind of messy, you know, because it's an old table, one, so it really doesn't matter that much. Oh, excuse me, that was just disgustingly gross. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Not sorry. Cause I'm like 50 years old, so I've seen like a lot of different stuff. And there was this show on HBO original called Dream On, with this guy Martin Tupper who grew up watching television. So he would, when stuff happens in life, he would have this flash from old school television, usually black and white stuff. And they were at some kind of man's retreat weekend, and the guy was like, he belched, just burped like I did, and they looked at him. He's like, "That's right, I belched, and it was a manly belch." Some silliness, yeah. So the glue, Elmer's glue, you can clean off. You can clean the brushes, and they're cheap, you know. So why'd you clean cheap brushes? To save money, because money doesn't grow on trees. And then doing this, you know, a lot of cosplay people, we become very inventive because of the funds. So I'm only gonna need one, because I'm gonna do the 1X first, 1X at a time, and I can rinse the glue off, you know. And I'm just sliding this down to the end, so I can do as much of the cover as much of the X as possible. And the only reason why I'm keeping these on is so when I come back, when I check them tomorrow, being Saturday, you know, if I don't have show taping, well, the next time I work on these, and more than likely I'll be streaming as then too. I can say, okay, the one with the Elmer's glue, which I know because it's on the red one, this is how it turned out. As in comparison, the one with the yellow tie, which was coated with Mod Podge. You know, so yeah, so I think I'm gonna do 3 coats. Too bad you can't do a time lapse on this. Yeah, so I'll move it all the way down to the end. You know, and then once I see how they turn out, I'll just cut it off. Yeah, okay, so this is the empty cup. We're gonna, woo, that's on there tight. Yeah, a lot tighter than I had expected. This is glue. Get the glue. around the edges, glue, pouring the glue. Not like y'all need to see that. It's a really big deal. See, because I almost like the, I do have some rags. You know, it's always handy to have some around. Well, this isn't really a rag, it is a little towel, but I bought like a bunch of these. Again, from Walmart, which used to be my favorite store till I worked there. Well, not till I worked there. Yeah. Working there, and then being terminated. You know, that kind of, soured my opinion to Walmart. You know, I also have some paper towels down here. I still shop there and stuff. Not as much as I used to. I'm not as quick to run there. Now see, I do have a drop cloth on the floor, but it's behind me because I'm going to hang you know what, I should do that now. Because I'm going to hang the axes from the ceiling over the drop cloth to let them drip dry. Obviously. Let's see, right? Yeah, like I said, I'm working in the basement, so cable wire is everywhere. You know, and I really don't want to hang it from the cable wire. You know, because that might screw up the cable. I mean, it won't screw up the cable, but, you know, I take that chance. Yeah, because when we moved in, cable wire just ran everywhere. I mean, and they're really light. Because I just, see that right there? I just stuck some, because the wire was hanging, I guess one of the staples came out. They had it attached to the rafters of the ceiling. And I just put some duct tape on it. About to do another spot. And these... And so they're, the axes themselves are really light. Cardboard, foam, and cardboard, foam. I have a stick. I had cardboard, foam, PVC pipe, and duct tape. So some hot glue gun. Almost as a necessity for, not a necessity, just like part of the tools of cosplayers who you know, create props. See, that's real thick, so we got to add some water to that. I don't know, and the consistency, I couldn't tell you. I mean, and it's not like I'm using a measuring cup and, you know, so I couldn't say, well, use 2/3 for every 2/3 of glue. Use a 1/4 cup of water. Measuring cups, you know, all that like that. Because a lot is personal preference. You know, find what works for you. Yeah, so, right. Home Depot, load a dowel about, I'm not going to get that. This is about 4 feet, 3 feet, 3 or 4 feet long. I made a simple spice rack, you know, for my fiance. I was just saying how I should have some plastic right under me, because this is going to drip all over the floor, and I see spots where I've already dripped glue. all it is, right, is contractor's bag that I cut open, you know, and I use it for a drop cloth. You know, I guess if you want to be, you know, all that, you can go buy a painter's drop cloth, you know. And I used to have those because, like I said, extensive experience in home remodeling and repair field. Which is why I have like a lot of contractors' bags. You know, those are just useful to have, no matter what you're doing at home, whatever. You know, whether you're doing stuff at home or a professional contractor job, they're just great to have. Very versatile. See, and I don't have a pair of scissors with me. I don't believe. I don't know. Yeah, because me and my fiance, we were just talking about that the other day. We got like 5 different pairs of scissors and can't find it. You know. So I'm just gonna put that down there. And that's probably what I'll do later on. Cut that open and then duct tape it to the other one. You know, because after I get glue and paint and stuff all over it, it's not going to be good for nothing else. Yeah, see. This is the consistency I'm working with. But the cool thing is, because it's with glue, if I want it thicker, I'm about to see, I can just add some more glue to it. I don't know if you can see that, but what? That's alright. That's not bad. Because I do believe I did the blades before. So what I'm really focusing on, and you know, is the handle. So you know, a good portion of it is and you can see the glue dripping. That's why it's important to have about half of the handle, right, is silver. So I'm gonna do that half first. Or you know what? I'm just gonna hold it at the low end, and then just go as far as, you know, because what I found that's cool, well, what I saw that was cool about using the plastic dip that the guy in the video did, he can sand it. So if there was like rough edges or whatever, and he wanted to polish it and so forth, it did fill in the cracks very well. And see, if it's too watery, which that is, it'll drip a lot. That's how you can tell the consistency on how. I can't put that on there. On how much of it drips, and if it's just constantly dripping, you know, just drip, 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 or you get drip, 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 you know. And it's dripping, 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 dripping. So it's kind of thin. So it's just like water. Wow. And that's just the glue buildup around the thing. So I'm gonna mix some more into this. And that's the great thing about working with Elmer's. See, because some of these other stuff, you know, once you mix it, it's mixed. That's it. You know, like the plastic dip. Let me show you. This is the liquid plastic dip I bought. It's called Smooth Cast. Part A, Part B, and Part A. Separately, they stay liquid. Once you mix these together, you got to work fast. Before they harden, you know. And yeah. Cause that stuff hardens real fast. And then what I've also noticed about it is that's still kind of watery. Is it generates some heat. The chemical reaction generates some heat. You know. And so yeah, cause that was so thin. It didn't really even. It just like kind of like ran off the axe. I really don't want to get none of this on my clothes, even though this I'm wearing, you know, stuff that I'm all right with. Get it all messy and, you know, the shorts. You know, a pair of old gym shorts that I'm wearing, part of a short set. And the only reason why I'm, you know, describing it is because the t-shirt I'm wearing is from Queen City Bookstore here in Buffalo, New York. And you can order these. I'm pretty, well, no, let me change that. I don't know if you can order these, but it would probably be a cool thing if you could. Yeah, see, I'm doing the handle now. I covered the blade, just put a light coat on it, because I'm going to do, see, I don't know if y'all can see this, but the black blade has turned, you know, white. Same color as the glue. Oh, that's what I was doing. So I got distracted. And, wow, that's a lot. Dag. See, and this is why I didn't want to put it on the cable wire, because this is glue dripping, you know. So it's good to have an alternative, right? Which is twine, string. See, I do have. Yeah, I ain't even gonna do that. But well, I just set it. I can set it here on the floor. I don't want to set it on the floor because the glue will, because it's glue, it will pick up any, oh wow, any dirt, particles, debris. So, yes, I went out what's called out of frame. Oh, that's not a nail. Okay, yeah, see, so what I'm trying to do is find like another nail I can tie this here to, this here twine to, so I can hang this for a second. And unfortunately, it's a bit short. Oh, dang. push pin up here. There's a push pin up here. And I went to tie dang. Okay, so I went to tie actually, right? I don't want to step in the glue to stick on my feet. The braces for the rafters, you know, up here. I'm just going to loop this here twine across there. And make sure it has enough slack in it to where yeah, so I don't know why that's like that. You know. So that's one. And you know, considering that's the first coat, I should have did it really thin. And I just stuck this in glue. Pardon me for a moment. Uno momento. While I move some stuff out the way. Oh, crap. Oh, that sucks. I ain't even gonna mention what I'm talking about. You know, I'm not. That just really sucks. Water damage. Yeah, I said I wasn't gonna mention it, but I am. Because now that's gonna cause like a smell. Water damage. And I'm stepping in the glue again. Water damage from the sink in the basement where our washer is hooked up. You know, and see, and I'm gonna do this because it's a mighty big jug. It's like the glue I didn't use. I'm going to pour back into it. You know, because I thickened it up. You know, so it's not really a whole lot of water. And then plus there's like tremendous amount more in here, so than that was in this cup. So it could be reused. You know. Yeah, so now what I'm also going to do I'll get the other, you know, see, because this is here is spring loaded, and I don't know if this is designed to fit a certain size phone, only a certain size phone, and my buddy inboxed me via Facebook Messenger, and he could be watching me, and he's just like inboxing me some, you know, some jokes, making jokes of me streaming. But hold on. So I'm gonna run over to the sink. Wish I could pause it or play a commercial or music video and stuff. Maybe in time, you know, I'll get invest in some equipment to where I could do that. So just bear with me for a moment. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to call our rental our rental agency that we rent our apartment from. And because they repaired it before, you know, and it's not like it only happens when we use the washer. You know, because I was just over there using this thing, and I hope that's not, you know, if it just busted loose, because that's fucked up, man. Pardon my language, but yeah, you know, and I should have had a, hang on. Whole mess. Okay, so I shall be right with you. So I went, and you probably hear this, but won't see it, is that I went and I got a nail and my hammer. There. So I could run this twine and tie it up here. Cool. Cool. So that's done. Okay, so that was there's really ain't no circulation down here. I mean, y'all can see the window over there, but it doesn't open. It's just, this is how cheap living in the suburbs, you know, they want to look good, but what always look good isn't good. The basement windows don't open. It is kind of cool, but the circulation isn't great, and it's just a one sheet of plastic, you know. I don't know. It's me and my fiance. Don't know how much longer we're gonna stay here. Otherwise, you know, I would go over to Home Depot and get what I need to put like block windows in. Wow, look at the size of that bug that just flew on here though. As long as that motherfucker ain't on the inside. Nah, he ain't. You know. Okay, so clean the brush. And now I'm going to do the other axe. Yeah. For a second there, it looked like there was something at the bottom of this. Yeah. And I'm going to try the Mod Podge. You know, I thought about, here, let's get this close so I don't have to be doing a whole lot of, and see, this is how stuff gets built up. You know, I have a small work area anyway. I'll probably, you know, one of these days build. It's a, like I said, it's an old table, round one. You can't see it right now, but obviously, and so it's a small area. So a little bit, fill up a lot of room quick. Yeah. So now for the Mod Podge. You know, and I'm pretty sure I was looking at some videos about and this is a considerably smaller. I think, I don't know, you could, this is 16 ounces. This is 16 ounces compared to, I gotta put on my glasses to read it, a gallon. Which, that's what I believed it was, just from looking at the size, but I didn't want to say, you know, so, since I have my glasses, let me see what my buddy is saying. Okay, I'm trying to send him a message. And I'm going to use the top. I am currently streaming to Twitch. I am currently streaming to Twitch. I don't know why this isn't working. I am streaming to Twitch. Okay, so I'm just going to type this message real quick. Y'all heard me trying to say it. Please bear with me. Let's see, let's try it now. No, it's not. So, okay, it could be because I'm streaming. And that's using the microphone. I'm streaming. Oops. No, not stressing. Streaming. Damn it, see, do it again. Streaming to Twitch. To Twitch. Yeah, so I don't know. Nobody's watching, so I'm just talking to myself. Which, do a lot. Okay. Okay, so. But then I also upload to my YouTube channel, which is E3 Creations. So I'm going to I am going to now use the Mod Podge. This will be the first time I'm not only using it, but opening it as well. You can see that it hasn't been open. Oh, it has that. Then it has like this, another silver lining. Gosh. There we go. Yeah. I don't know. Smells the same as glue. Shake this out just a little bit. Yeah, because when I had bought the Monaco, because I started saying this and got sidetracked. That's kind of thin. That's thin as well. I shouldn't have poured that much in there because it didn't take a lot to do the other one. I had bought the Monaco. I was watching the behind the scenes and the outtakes, you know, featurettes of Suicide Squad. And there was one scene where you can see that it was a scene where they were the fight, they called it Encounter 2, the fight scene in the building, where they were trying to rescue the character of Amanda Waller. See, yeah, this is just the same consistency of the glue. And it well, yeah, it covers just the same. But yeah, the scene, the battle scene after Harley Quinn had took off from the group up in the elevator, and they went upstairs to meet her. Oops, don't want to be slinging it. The fight scene, you know, in the office before Diablo got involved. He was constantly talking about, "It ain't my fight. This ain't my war. This ain't my war." You know. So, but the fight scene that led up to that, I was watching the behind the scenes, and they showed Will Smith. Just before they yelled action, Will Smith had the white mask on, and he took the eyepiece and put it in place over the eye. So that led me to believe that it was on Velcro. Now, I wonder, you know, because, make sure we get the top two. If like, you know, prep work before using this is letting it sit out, you know, for a while. Maybe see if it'll thicken up before I actually start to use it. So I am now doing the handle. Well, it does seem a bit thicker. Like, because I'm just using it straight out of the jar, which is really small. I don't know because it's supposed to be a sealer as well as adhesive, you know. If it has a thicker consistency, but it's noticeable on the handle. Okay, so now the yellow one goes over onto hi. It's on the this string I got running across the ceiling, you know, next to the first one I did. So tomorrow afternoon or whenever, but sometime tomorrow I'll come and check them and see if they're dry and see how it turned out. And I know the one with the Elmer's glue will be getting a second coat. I know that off the bat from using it before. But the Mod Podge, which is the first time me using it, we'll see how that turns out. See if it dries clear, or if it has a color to it. If it dries opaque, You know, that instead of clear, see-through. Yeah, because the batarangs I made, I believe I painted these. I spray painted these before, giving them the glue coating. I'm not really sure. They turned out kind of cool. They turned out kind of cool. For just simple prop. You know, believe me, I'm not gonna do no Batman cosplay. No, it's not my thing. I enjoy watching Batman. I enjoy watching other people cosplay him, but I'm not interested. He is one of my childhood heroes. But I picked Deadshot. You know, I could relate to him more. I mean, you know, he was cool. Batman is, and the reason why I feel that Batman is such a badass amongst the superheroes is because he has no superpowers except for his wits and his wallet. So, you know, I mean, he did all that here just for effect. I don't know, because see, on my screen it's backwards, you know, the label is backwards. So I don't know if it's on there backwards. But yeah, Batman was a real badass because all the other superhero has some type of superpower. Batman is just smart, well trained, and rich. I think he's, yeah, and they use that a line. They use something similar to that in one of the lines in the upcoming Justice League movie, where Flash, I believe Flash is riding in the Batmobile, in the passenger side, and he says, "What's your superpower?" And Batman looks at him and says, "I'm rich." Shoot, considering the state of the world nowadays, yeah, being rich is almost like a superpower. Like invulnerability. It's kind of sad and sucks. Well, so I blew an hour, killed an hour, running my mouth, doing some stuff. So we're going to see how this dries. Also, I will be repairing, I'm just doing some cosplay repairs, especially to my, I'm about to get it out, right? Get one out right here. That's the leg. Oh, yeah, that's good. Here we go. This are the arm guards. Kind of gotten flat, and this is, yeah, and this, is this the one? Oh, so this is, but it's gotten flat, and see, this was purchased from Ruby's, part of the Mortal Kombat Scorpion. This is like the few pieces of it I could use, you know. These were they're thin. They're even flimsier than the Deadshot arm magnums. But now one of these had ripped. Oh, and I had put duct tape under it. Yeah, patch Is it this one? Well, yeah, it had ripped. And these are they're glued onto karate forearm guards, you know, or whatever, karate, jiu-jitsu, whatever, martial arts, the forearm guards. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a piece of cardboard and put it in it, and like, do I got a piece of paper I can show demonstrate what? Yeah, what I'm going to do when I do those, I'm going to take a piece of cardboard, roll it like a cone, right? Insert it into the arm guard, not only to prop it up so for it to dry, but when it dries hard, depending on whether the glue dries harder, the Mod Podge dries harder than the Elmer's glue, which is what I'm hoping on. It'll hold the shape, you know, because right now it's just flat. So see, yeah, it's not a big deal when I put my arm in here, you know, but you know, I can't. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, I can't really how it comes loose there, right here. See. You know, so, you know, but these had like these like flimsy, you know, stretch ties, you know, something like this, but it was a stretch material and it had Velcro on the ends, and they would just pop loose, you know, causing the arm guard to fall off. I'm gonna wash that brush in a minute, and so that's why I attached them with an adhesive to the forearm guards so they would stay in place. So now hopefully I'm hoping with just the glue hardening, you know, the hardening of the glue, it'll hold shape, you know, just on the one side, you know, the actual guard itself. That this part of the guard will hold its shape, but this will still stay flexible, stretchy, you know. So I'll just be gluing this side. Hopefully it'll help it to stick to this, you know. But we'll see tomorrow. Let those dry. Actually, I will check the time, you know, see how, you know, so when I let it dry, to see how long it's been drying. Because I know it's like 5, 6 in the evening or whatever. Or maybe. Wait a minute, I can take a look now. Oh, it's just turning 5 now. So yeah, so maybe 5 o'clock. I'll check these, you know, so you say like this is the result of a full 24 hours. I might check them tonight. Yeah, say about like 10 o'clock, because I like 6 hours. Every 6 hours. Well, yeah, I am up. I'm not going to be up no 4 in the morning, because 6 hours later from 10 p.m. it would be 4 in the morning. So no, I do get up at 6 on occasion, a lot, almost kind of regularly, but yeah. So I'm gonna end this stream, jump on my computer, change the title to it from editing session to cosplay, you know, prop making or whatever, something like that. All right, so peace out, and this will be on my YouTube channel. All right, see you later. Oh, I gotta hit the button. I gotta see how to hit the button.